When people talk about Lionel Messi, they often focus on his dazzling footwork, his jaw-dropping goals, and the way he seems to make magic happen on the pitch. But there's a myth at the heart of Messi's story, a myth that says it's all about raw, natural talent. The truth is, Messi's journey is about so much more than just being gifted. It's about grit, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of a dream, even when the world tells you it's impossible. It's about the courage to keep going when every sign points to giving up. Messi's story is a testament to the power of belief, not just in oneself, but in the unwavering support of family and the rare few who see potential where others see only obstacles. At its core, Messi's journey is about defying every no life throws at you. Every rejection, every closed door, every doubter, he faced them all. But instead of letting those setbacks define him, Messi used them as fuel. He turned every no into a reason to try harder, to push further, to dream bigger. This is the real story behind the legend. A boy who refused to let the world's doubts become his destiny. Let's dive in and discover how Messi transformed adversity into greatness. Picture a small boy in Rosario, Argentina, a city known for its passion for football, but not for producing global superstars. Imagine him weaving through defenders on a dusty field, his feet moving so quickly it's as if he's dancing, the ball glued to his toes. Even as a child, Messi's love for the game was obvious. He played with a joy and freedom that made him stand out, even among the talented kids of his neighborhood. But life had a challenge waiting for him. When Messi was just 11 years old, doctors delivered a devastating diagnosis. He had a growth hormone deficiency. This meant that without expensive medical treatment, he might never grow like the other boys. For a young footballer, size and strength are often seen as essential. Suddenly, Messi's dream of becoming a professional seemed to be slipping away before it had even begun. His family, who had always supported his passion, now faced an impossible choice. The treatment Messi needed was expensive, far beyond what his working-class parents could afford. They scraped together what they could, but it was never enough. Meanwhile, most football clubs looked at Messi's small stature and turned him away. "He's too little," they said. "He'll never make it." Imagine being a child with a dream so big it keeps you awake at night, only to have adults, coaches, doctors, even friends tell you it's out of reach. Imagine chasing your biggest dream while the world keeps shutting doors in your face, and every day feels like a battle just to be seen, to be given a chance. But Messi's family, they refused to quit. His parents, Jorge and Celia, became his fiercest advocates. They worked extra hours, made sacrifices, and never stopped believing in their son's potential. They encouraged him to keep playing, to keep dreaming, even when the odds seemed impossible. Their home was filled with hope, determination, and the unspoken promise that they would do whatever it took to help Messi chase his dream. In a world that kept saying no, Messi's family was his unwavering yes. They believed when nobody else would. They cheered from the sidelines, celebrated every small victory, and picked him up after every setback. Their faith in Messi was unshakable, and it became the foundation on which he built his resilience. It's easy to look at a superstar and forget the sacrifices made behind the scenes, the late nights, the tears, the moments of doubt. But for Messi, his family's belief was the light that guided him through the darkest times. Then came Barcelona, a club willing to bet on the heart of a boy everyone else overlooked. In a twist of fate, a scout from FC Barcelona saw Messi's talent and recognized something special. The club offered to pay for his medical treatment if he would move to Spain and join their youth academy. It was a lifeline, but it came with a price. Messi would have to leave everything he knew behind. He would have to say goodbye to his friends, his extended family, and the familiar streets of Rosario. For a young boy, the thought of moving across the world was both thrilling and terrifying. But Messi knew this was his chance. a chance to prove everyone wrong, to show that heart and determination could overcome any obstacle. Messi left everything he knew behind, trading comfort for sacrifice. He boarded a plane to Barcelona with nothing but a suitcase, a football, and a heart full of hope. The journey was daunting. He missed his family, struggled to adapt to a new culture, and faced the pressure of living up to the club's expectations. But Messi never let homesickness or fear stop him. Instead, he poured every ounce of his energy into training, determined to make the most of the opportunity he'd been given. Every day was a test of his resolve, but Messi met each challenge head-on, fueled by the sacrifices his family had made and the belief that he could turn his dream into reality. Every setback fueled his fire. Every time he was knocked down, he got back up, stronger and more determined than before. His so-called weakness, his small stature, became his greatest strength. Messi learned to use his low center of gravity to his advantage, weaving through defenders with agility and balance that left them grasping at air. He trained harder than anyone else, perfecting his skills and sharpening his instincts. The hours spent alone on the training pitch, the countless drills, the relentless pursuit of improvement, these were the building blocks of his greatness. Messi's journey was never about being the biggest or the strongest. It was about heart, about resilience, about the refusal to let anyone else define his limits. Fast forward through the years of hard work, sacrifice, and unwavering determination, Messi's name is now synonymous with greatness. Ballon d'Ors, shattered records, a World Cup lifted high. These are the rewards of a lifetime spent overcoming adversity. But behind every trophy is a story of struggle, of nights spent doubting, of moments when giving up seemed easier than going on. Messi's legacy isn't just about the goals he scored or the titles he won. It's about the message he sends to every dreamer, that greatness is born from perseverance, from the courage to keep going when the world says no. So, next time someone doubts you, remember Messi's story. Remember that your weakness is just the beginning of your legend. Every no you hear is an invitation to prove the world wrong. Every setback is a chance to rise stronger. Messi's journey shows us that destiny isn't something you're given. It's something you fight for every single day. So tie your boots, step onto your field, and play with the heart of a champion. Because the only limits that matter are the ones you choose to accept.